What's up, y'all? This is Lazarus. I'm back at it again, and today I am interviewing the best Miss Hippie Mandy. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing alright, and yourself? You know what I'm saying?
I'm doing good. Okay, so we're going to be talking about a really wide variety of subjects today. I'm so excited for this interview. I'm just going to get right into it. So I wanted to speak to you about your experience with performance art, because I remember us having a conversation of performance art isn't just with music, and it's not just with, the stuff that hits your ears. It can be other senses. What do you think about that?
Well, I think like a lot of folks, they hear performing and then they hear arts together, and they instantly because when you think of a performing arts school, what's mostly advertised is music and acting and all that stuff, right? So then what I'm saying, some people that come in the industry, they think of it as a money move, and then they're like, okay, well, we're going to go and get the main acts that we see here and there, and that used to be in Hollywood doing this and that. But the whole time, the concept of performing arts is really like performing, it's like stats. It's like really like your status, like what you're doing and your engagement. Like people think of engagement as like likes and followers, but really your engagement is who you really involve yourself around in real life. So at the end of the day, if you meet these people, they're not your real audience. They're just bots or somebody that you just want to follow so bad. But at the end of the day, like that's one prime example that I've noticed about performance. Because like if you look at your social media, you'll see where it says your engagement, and it literally says your performance on social media. So like outside of social media, to me, performance is how well you do your job. Like if your job is really like a contribution, your job is like, like giving back to your community. That's your performance, you know what I'm saying? Because if you do it well, nobody could take that from you. But art, to me, is also pretty much your house. Like whatever you're doing around you, everything you see around you in life, it's art. Somebody had to build that. Somebody had to take their, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much my view. Yeah.
That's deep. That's beautiful, honestly.
Yeah.
In your opinion, what makes a great lifestyle brand?
Man, your life. Because at the end of the day, you are your brand. Your life is like I mean, it all depends on anybody's view. Like some people don't even see themselves as like someone special. I see myself as somebody special. So I am my brand. You know what I'm saying? And my brand is my lifestyle.
Where do you see yourself in 2 years?
In 2 years, I see myself still doing me, but on a higher level of activity. Like when I say that, I mean like I'm really gonna be out here pulling communities together. Not just one, not just two. Like I feel like I'm gonna have so many different states like looking at my brand, like, and also not just my brand, like shit, I'm trying to make sure they looking at anti-norm. You feel me? They're gonna be looking at us like probably deeper than the president, if you ask me. Like so
that's tough, honestly. And really, I just feel like even in that sentence, you're just manifesting. You're just like bringing stuff into fruition. What is, in your opinion, the importance of manifesting as an artist, as an entrepreneur, as a businesswoman?
And I feel like manifesting to me, like, it's bringing everything that I prayed for together. Like, they always say you can pray to God, but if you ain't putting in no work, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least that's my concept, what they usually say. I don't even remember the saying, because when I manifest hard. I make sure that everything I pray for come to life in the way that it's meant to be, because patience is key. So
how would you recommend young artists or just starting artists get into manifesting for themselves?
I recommend honestly anyone, but because you're an artist at whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever you do best, just make it come to life in your best view. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't want to say like if you a crazy motherfucker out here being a serial killer, you should just put that shit out there. You know what I'm saying? But if you know what I'm saying, you like, you really establishing, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Put all you into it. If that's what you love, make it your therapy. That's your manifestation. So,
you tell them. You let them know. Shit.
Thanks.
I know there's a huge amount of production quality in your work, and just all the different instruments and types of genres that you use. I feel like you are a melting pot of like everything that's like cool about your music.
Thank you.
So what is it? First of all, how do you produce your songs?
Well, I personally don't produce all my songs. Like, I usually go like, and I handpick different beats, and I reach out to the producers, and I will ask them like, could I use the beat, or how can we negotiate something in reference to it? Because like my style, like I base my style off Janet and Aaliyah type of vibes, even if it ain't they, you know what I'm saying, they kind of music. That's how I relate to music, like in the way that they have. They really pull their communities together and really, you know what I'm saying, put they all into their work. So I just want to keep my vibe as closest to my inspiration, which are those two.
And what, in your opinion, makes production a great marketing source?
Hey, well, production is like, it is the influence of like what makes, how can I put this? Like, it's the making of a product. That's what a lot of people don't know about production. Production is a pretty good marketing skill because you're literally putting everything that you worked hard and was confident about all this time. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody knows when you do production, it takes a minute to get that stuff right. So, like, it's, you know, it's you. So if you really independently confident in who you are, then you're going to pop your shit, you feel me? So at the end of the day, that's marketing to me, is popping your shit for real, naturally, knowing what you're doing and knowing your people. And if you know who you around, you're going to succeed. So
I feel like we as artists tend to blur the lines between being an entrepreneur and being an artist because it's so hard to live as an artist yourself.
That's right.
Where do you think the line lies? Where do you think the difference is between those two fields?
Well, as being an artist, you're just the most creative, probably, that you could probably see yourself. Who knows? Like, I mean, it all depends on how you deliver. Like, if you're a real great artist that loves to deliver to people in general, like, it don't matter which way you deliver. I mean, it don't matter what you use. Like you're gonna bring that to life, and that's your product. But that's also your baby. So it's like, it's a thin line right there alone that can lead to entrepreneurship, but not exactly be entrepreneurship unless you want it to be. Because art is therapy. Like, it's really what makes you, you. So, like, I feel like us as people, we were here as like it's like a figure of God. You know what I'm saying? We were his creation. Everything around came from the knowledge that he input into us as humans. And we had to have somebody to spread it around. But if you see entrepreneurship, honestly, like, from a whole separate level than art, based from art, then you'll notice like entrepreneurship is just putting your hands in almost everything, or a little bit of everything. That's me. I put my hands in a little bit of everything because that's how I build my lifestyle. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for being a part of this interview. We absolutely love to have you.
Thank you.
Plug in your socials really quick.
As you already know, if you know Hippie Mandy, you can find me on Hippie Nation 98, and that's with an IE. And that's on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. On Twitter, Mandy Brand 98. Much love, y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease.
Okay, that's it, y'all. Bye.
Period.